I am indeed here. Hello, hello. Alright. Actually, we are going to stay here a little bit because I forgot one thing here. I was too busy eating a sandwich. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Let's see. Here. Here. We need these numbers. Put that over here. Now we connect it. And now I guess it's connected. Yeah, it's connected. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to go over to the other side. Now we're ready. There we go. Hello! I'm just casually eating a sandwich. I have chicken curry. And I'm gonna have dinner in like after stream, I believe. But I wanted something in my stomach. And I was eating chicken sandwich. It was too good. My god. Ugh. Let me see. Yeah. I have made it. I made it, everyone. I indeed made it. Let me show what I mean. Okay. Look at this. I made a sticker sheet thingy on my coffee. My goodness. Here's like pictures too. Wow. This is how it is in real life. Wowee. So with this, I decided to make more sticker sheets. They say 7, but it's because I didn't know what to set it up. And then worldwide, I took it on 8, but that's because I don't know how much it would cost. So I'm gonna test it out with some friends and be like, okay, would a normal letter work? Would I need to have some waterproof? What do I need? You know, testing it out. Yeah. If anyone is curious, it should be in my coffee. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna go into the Discord. There you go. Ah, yes. There we go. Suddenly I would randomly see someone just being in the Discord again, and I'm like, oh man. Maybe not, I don't know. Let me see, but I was considering us doing art when I'm a little bit done with the sandwich. But how is everyone doing? We've had a weekend. I can speak. We have had a weekend. You know? So y'all tell me how y'all have been doing today. My god, this model glitches a lot. I know why. It's because of tracking. I mean, eating food. I hope y'all have had a good time. As for me, I worked on the sticker sheet, cleaned the whole apartment. I played some D&D and traumatized Dreeve a little bit, you know, as my job. As a DM, you know. Yeah. I know you're secretly hiding. Maybe not. Maybe you just came in to get your redeem and leave. I would never know. But yeah. Otherwise, I gotten some ideas for Dungeons and Dragons stuff and was like, oh my god, I need to set it up. And then I've been looking at Etsy, and then I was reminded that every time I take pictures of my ID to like show that I'm actually this certain age or so forth, doesn't really fully work with me somehow. What is it with... I'm not turning that old that I need help with technology. I'm not that old. Yeah. Let's actually try to do something. Let me see. Art. Yeah, let's go to art. We'll take this away. And then we might do some character creation. Why not? The character creation, let's go. Now, I usually just take 3 250 A4. It doesn't matter when it's for D&D. There you go. Also, if anyone is new, remember to do a sketch redeem with your points so that you might get a sketch after 15 streams. Yeah, important. Yeah, let's see. Yes, we love our rainbow. I love our rainbow pencil. Hi, I just got food. Yeah, I was just here like, I know you're hiding in there, I know you're hiding in there, Dreeve. I know you're hiding in the shadow. I'm saying all jokingly, of course. I am drawing some characters for Nethermore, but to be honest, it doesn't matter if you see them, because, you know, it doesn't tell the story. I didn't get curry on this, did I? No. Casually eating my sandwich. Num num. Wow! Character split. They're already sad. I made them look sad, yeah. To be honest, I need to make them more nervous, more shy, like... Hey. I'm not gonna draw full body, but I'm at least gonna draw from the knees. It's like here. That's what they all get. They got a little bit more. The trauma already started, yeah. They look great to set, actually. Let me actually fix this a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about the character stuff. The eyes looks kind of weird here, but it's fine. Hvor mange seere har du nå? Well, my dear sister, I have 4. Right now. Maybe 5. We don't know, because sometimes the numbers doesn't count people who doesn't type. But, I don't know the name of this character. I'm still figuring out these names, but, you know. It was cold today, like freezing cold. Oh, man. How cold was it? I went outside myself. Went to the store before the stream. That's why it's a little bit late. And you worst. There you go. Ooh. -10 Celsius? That's very cold. It is very cold. I hope you're having on a very good jacket. And a very good, you know, hat and so forth. Ooh, -8. Also, if anyone is wondering, Aidesen is my sister. So don't worry about this. You know, she's gonna be here spying with you. Nah! All I'm gonna answer is with, la la la. Ugh, it's 35 and 40 degrees. That is, I would die with the heat. I feel like I would die with that heat. Warm. You know, I can do better than that. Stop glitching. Also, there you go. Haha. It was like 40 degrees Celsius, and I had to go to the wedding that was outside. Not gonna lie, kind of chill. How do you survive? I can't survive on like over 25. Can I even survive 25? I don't even know. To be honest, I don't really know much. I feel like my thingy doesn't want to work when I'm wearing glasses. I say, I grew up in regions where it got very hot in summer. You know what? That is fair. You know, I feel like when you're grown up in those areas, you will be more used to the heat. And it all depends too, because like how your body temperature is. For me, I have been freezing. But so far, I found out spring and fall is usually the time I like. Because the temperature is fine. I like fall the most. But I am starting to change that a little bit. Be like, I like spring. But I like the end of spring, you know, like it's like spring and then you have summer and then in between here is what I like. Yeah. I was supposed to draw not the legs, but I guess I did. You know, I am going to change the title a little bit. Character design. Character design. There we go. There. Aw, thank you for that, Pat. Aw. Let's see. I like winter the most and fall. I don't know why. Let's see. I had to pull out a converter for this. My home is constant 38 Celsius, and then I moved to America and 15 feels like heaven. Oh man. You know, the 38 is very hot though. That is way too warm. It can't be 38, right? Like, my god. How much is it in? Oh my god. How do you do it? I cannot. You know, actually... Let's make these more... To be honest, she needs to be small, like her head needs to be smaller because it makes her body like not as I'm thinking she would have it. And why on equator? It's 38 on a good day. 31. Pfft. Even when raining. Ugh. As I'm not cooking an egg on the road in summertime. Absolutely disgusting. He forgot the salt. I feel like Gordon Ramsay would be like, you forgot the fucking salt. You forgot pepper too. My god. Alright. I am designing the characters so that we have it ready for our D&D stuff. But also, like, I'm also just thinking on it was either this or it was making more stickers. And now I'm like, You can actually cook eggs on a car on my home island. You can literally see the heat waves off of cars. I remember the time when I got pepper in my eye. Ooh. You know, I got chili in my eye. I was also a kid too, so I didn't, you know, but it was able to be washed away, so. Let's see. No, would you like to share with the people how you absolutely traumatized me yesterday? The people need to know how bad it can. Okay. Oh boy. Let me talk about what happened in our last D&D game, everyone. Oh my god. So, we played Dungeons and Dragons yesterday. And when we did, we, yeah, everything was very normal. Also, hello, Belle. Hello. We're talking about some Dungeons and Dragons stuff and how I traumatized one of my players that is in here. It happened yesterday. Okay. So, since you're here, I'll start from the top, because we weren't that far. Okay, so, basically, yesterday, we were having a normal day, a normal hangout, and in our hangouts, we have day and night hangouts. So, you have one hangout that you can do in a day, and then you have one in the night, and that should count as, your 24 hours. Basically, to save time. Our dear Dreve played Cass, a character that has a grandmother that has amnesia. And they're trying to figure out how to cure, how to help her, right, in a long term, to see if she gets better. Because her knowledge is very, important. Because her knowledge is all about, some important things about certain people, certain culture, and so forth, right? Wow. She couldn't help in one thing. Yeah. She couldn't help with a certain ritual that Cass needed to learn. So another character came in, and her name is Queen. She is... You will learn what her alignment is as the story goes. As she's there kind of poking Cass, be like, oh, do you remember, this other traumatized thing that happened literally yesterday? That was very chaotic. Anyway, I think you're very chaotic and very funny to look at. So therefore, I'm gonna give you a wish. And by the way, this wish you can't ask your friends about. Yeah, you can. You can say it. Dreve can write it in full detail. Yeah, she's basically the big mom of the goober. Yeah. The little goober that we have. But... basically, what happened was, I kind of hinted it, because in my game, you can travel to other worlds. So I thought, this is probably a good wish to use on other worlds. It was used on, can you help cure my grandma's amnesia? Well, not amnesia, but we all know what I'm talking about, right? Like Alzheimer, yeah. And she had an evil grin. She said, oh, sure, I can definitely do that. But she never told there was never specification on it. And with that, she decided to corrupt Cass's grandmother instead. Because corruption can't fully die. So corrupting would technically take away the Alzheimer. But now she is a monster. And she says, I technically cured her. So, and she had an evil grin. And basically told that she were the reason why the culture fell in the first place. Which revealed that she is chaotic evil and believes she has already won the fight the group is trying to fight. Too much pride in her, technically. So, yeah, I traumatized Dream so hard. I am so sorry. But also, it makes you think on things, They don't know what happened with Emery. But my goodness, it was spectacular indeed. It was, I do gotta say, you did good on your roleplay. I believe you're crying here. I was like, oh my god. Now I'm here like, I want to play more. I want to play more. I need to know what's gonna happen. What decisions the group is gonna take. Throwing the bottle onto the wall. Be like, ah! Ooh, ad break. Okay. I'm glad my fake real crying has you excited. End time! End time! I'm trying to figure out how can I make the character design look a little bit different here. A part of me kind of thinks like a suit. But I'm also like, let's see. I will be doing ads. I see. So you have... Well, the ad thing is over now. It's over. It's been a minute. We only have ads for like every hour for 1 minute. I learned how to fix that. Yeah, I want to change the music actually. I want to listen to Shadowbringer. I have been really into Final Fantasy lately. It has been inspiring me, so therefore we're gonna listen to Shadowbringer. Let us see. Spotify. This off. There you go. Dang. It didn't save for my phone, so all I see is Sonic. Let's see. Final Fantasy 14. Shadowbringer. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Wait, we'll take this one. I think this is the one. Yes. Y'all can hear it. It's the Shadowbringers, one of the Shadowbringer songs. Oh yeah, we need to search up some aura of the race. Final Fantasy 14. I'm taking them as a little bit of a reference here. Okay, let's see. Again! You got to subscribe! Oh my god! Making dinner! Yippee! I'm making character stuff. Thank you, Bowie. That's what you deserve to watch a Nova picture. Well, I heard you talk about ads not being that long. Well, you see, I refreshed the page and got into mod mode. Ah. This is Italian song, yeah? Can't wait to raid more with you guys. Rah! Yeah, we are by the next area, so I can't wait. We need a little bit of run. I want to send this image to Bunny, and she's probably going to be here like, oh my goodness, Dragon Lady! gotta catch up with levels, because the next couple ones are basically at max level for the expansion. Ooh. I see. Now, I could fix this a little bit, you know. You know, if anyone has some cool names to give her, you can. I'm making her a shy character who's like... I don't feel like this part kind of fits with what I'm trying to do here. I do like it to be like flat. Because, you know, I kind of think that would kind of fit really well with the design I'm trying to do. Do you care about AU, like, or a naming convention? I don't really care much on it. It could be anything, really, since it's for, the Netamore game. But I'm using them as a little reference on, like, their design, like, looks, right? Technically, that is how I was thinking it was always gonna be, but, you know, I just never got to set it up. I feel like her eyes needs to be more round. And then fixing her cheek so that it's not as round. Let's see. I don't think they have anything else except that. They have like some designs here that I see, but do I want to take so much design on it? That is like the question that I have. Like, do I want to take so much? No, I can fix here. That doesn't look right. Technically, this doesn't look like either, but that's because, like, I want it to be. Yeah, Geary, Amity might be a good one. Amity? Let me search up the meaning of amity. I'm actually curious. Amity. Meaning. Aww, that's a cute one. Yeah, I like the name Amity. I will choose Amity. And I was just casually listening to the whole thing here, actually. I want this one, because this one sounds cool. I know I'm doing the whole change thing, you know? Yeah, the vibe! I've been loving the song. I feel like where the links are, you can actually have it here. What the heck is up with this eye? There's always this freaking eye. Well, we'll fix that eye. Did it fix on both sides? I feel like it. So with that, we're just gonna... I also feel like it's in here too at that point, if it doesn't want to work. And we need to take away everything, so kind of... There we go, I feel like that helped. Glad you didn't get tired after fighting the way it took with Tankard. I mean, it's fine. It's alright, because I had a fun time. You know, and that is what's important, you know? Just having a fun time. I have to make them longer because she has like nails. She's one of those characters who uses her nails, but I'm horrible in drawing nails. Ah! So I need to sit better. Sitting better. There we go. How do you draw hands? Softer, but still have long... Like that. And kind of long, but not too much. Like that. I feel like I'm pushing and everything with this eyes, but I can't tell. I can't tell what's wrong. I feel like I fixed it. You know, the only reason why I didn't, like, you know, lose hope is because of the freaking song. Like, banger. I feel like without it is fine. You know, I'm making characters that Cass will... Yeah, she got caught. I'm making characters that has some similarities to Cass. A little bit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Dang, she needs ears, so we'll make them stick out here. Make some specs here, because why not? It's really funny. I don't think Aura have normal ears. Yeah. I'm just adding them for, you know, because I already did it to Thomas. Let's see. Man, I can't practice wall pulling with NPCs. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so we have one. She didn't have really much on, really, but you know. I guess it's alright, because I'm gonna add some stuff for her outfit. Like, we need, like, stuff hanging here. Let's see. Oh, I just need to get better with my damage reduction. Oh. I think it shall be fine. Doing this to kind of add some sort of texture. Yeah, I might actually fix this to be like here, here, and then upwards. Oh. I'll listen to this one, because this one is also a good one. You know, maybe I should draw this on here. This one I might have to get my references. That is a bit too... We need it more in the middle. Mitty! Yeah, one genetic one is pretty good. I'm even planning on using it for Nethermore. I'm here like, oh my god, I have plans. I can't wait to use them on the plans that everyone will be like, oh my god, no. I love it. And I'm like, yeah. You know. Hello. We're doing character designs. Oh. There we go, but we need the scissors. There you go. Let's see. It's a hello, Flame. Hello, hello. Hi, Hazel. I heard a boy. Yeah. Sneakish. He's here. Hi. He's like right here with me. He doesn't want to be with me now. He gave me the side eye like, the fuck? I'm here. Girl, I'm here. Yeah. You silly. So silly. Let's see. Also, Flame, I have traumatized Dreep in our D&D game. It's just been quite interesting. I need to get some character art actually. Some character art I need right now, cause we are listening to Final Fantasy 14 and that doesn't really matter anything anymore. Okay, is it in here? I am just making random lyrics. Hell yeah. Why not? It's not even here. What the fuck? Where is it then? Is it actually in here? I didn't make this character in this time. Is it this time? The character's that old now? The heck, man? No. My god. I have a realization on characters. Like tingies, and I don't like it, but you know. Anyway. Yeah, I won't. Actually, no, let's have a huge sword, because why not? Yeah, but we don't have many characters for the huge sword. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, Emery, to the promotion. Also, Flame, let me show you something. I've shown it a bit earlier, but I'll show you it again. I'll show it again. Look, I made stickers. I put it in my coffee shop for now. But I'm planning on putting it on, like, other places, too. Wowee! Now, I'm trying to figure out the whole shipping thing and how to make it better and so forth, because, you know, even I don't even know. The images of the fairies are consuming me with the song. There. We might as well listen to it. Alright. You know, I think this is good enough so that we can actually start on, you know. Gotta look at the art. Very, very. Let's see. See, actually, I do need to have this. No, actually, we do need it to be low because we do need. There you go. This was a very fun trial. Yeah, it really is. Like, man, it was a really fun one. hope everyone like, what do you think so far? Oh my god, Rin could get I know, right? Oh my goodness. I can't believe they have Rin could, you know. Bringing back the Vocaloid and D&D series as OCs. You know, I was just thinking, we need something different, right? If you're gonna visit another world, we need to at least see something different, right? Because, like, if we're gonna design characters that's gonna be different from what you're used to, then, you know, at least we have it. And draw links. Oh, good. Just that her legs are very small. Technically, this should be pointing more this way. We haven't seen any tieflings yet, though, or would technically serve a similar purpose, with their horns and different color skin. Yeah, that is very true. I was thinking of drawing, like, wings. I might do it. Because she would have wings. Actually, I could do better than that. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna making big weapons much difference. But I don't feel like it needs to either, you know? that is kind of cute actually. Like kind of like a little half skirt. That's kind of too long actually. We'll reduce it like that. Either I go too much or too little. I swear. There. Oh my fucking god. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. That's scripted. It's kind of funny. Okay. Whew. My god. I'm gonna open the chips. They're not the best chips in the world, but it's the smallest chips. Hold on, lower. Is that your Geary? It's one of the characters for the world thingy that you're all probably gonna do. I decided to do some world design today. And I didn't mind if people saw it or not, because, like... Yeah, like, how are you gonna figure out more about this character, huh? I could fix her head a little bit, because, like... I do kind of need to fix it. You can join my future harem. The damn himbo's getting everything. Well, you... These two are together, by the way. These two? They're lesbians. They're together, yeah. Oh my god. And did you till Ogren comes along? Wow. Ogren running our Yuri ships. Stay out of this Bowie. My god. Stay out of it! Repair! I might see if I actually draw a skirt here. You know what? I think a skirt would help. Nah, I'm not gonna draw more on it. I'm making her like cutie patootie, but also a little bit different, so that we don't have too many characters with boots. You know. Yeah, Bible. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. Now this Bible boy. I know the B is like bi. So not. But I wrote it as Bowie. Oh, let's make it like a little bandana. Alright, so we have the woman, like the bigger woman who is, you know, super tall dragon lady. Then we have her girlfriend, short girlfriend, who is very supportive. Makes stupid decisions. Yeah. Perfect hugging height, yeah. Perfection. Well, there's another character that is a part of this little group. Not a part of this little relationship, but it's probably here like, oh god, my sister is kissing another, like, is kissing this lady again. And I'm the third wheel as always. Her twin brother. Yes, we have another twin. We have another twin in our mix. We're gonna actually take this up. Take it out. With her being here, I can estimate heights and such. Of course. I'm actually thinking on getting some of my old stuff. They're gay to me now. They're gay now. I wasn't planning on them being gay. I guess they are now. Alright. Aww. I did a head pet actually? Yeah, it did. Thank you for the head pet. want to add some small stuff like sewing things and so forth, like. But I'm like, nah. This arm is way too big. We'll hope that some of this will probably be fixed. Alright. I'm gonna add my favorite song on again. Because I love the song too much. It's too cool. Yeah, if anyone has any names for characters, I will write them in. So far we have Amity. And then we don't have any other ones. Actually, why don't we just... I wrote that Y so well too, and then I wanted to like flip it. Flip. Edit. Flip. There we go. So we have Amity. Alright. I'm actually going to take this on 15. Oh my god, the last boss was confusing. Oh no. Tell me about it. I can fix this a little bit. I keep making them round, but it's because I do round circles, and I love round circles. Yeah, I make them twins, but it's funny because I'm not making them identical twins. You know, because I know that exists. Like that there isn't identical twins out there in the world. So with that, I am kind of changing it a bit. Biological trend, yeah. Alright. Looking at my reference. It seems like in 1 minute ad we playing 3 minutes. Thank you, Emery. Aww. And repeat. And repeat. Even I will pet. I'll do a pet. Noova-Art will also do a pet. I did a pet. Pet. Alright. Emery can pet. Emery? Whoa! Well, it's not Emery petting Emery. You need to remember, it's me petting. It's me. This is like dogs discovering they can pet each other. True, but this is funnier. I might need to search up some references on the outfit here. Because I'm like, I like the head, I like the hair, but I don't know what they're gonna wear. So we need to look at Pinterest. Pinterest, let's go. Okay. Pinterest, you are one of my friends, but I'm also scared you're showing me AI. Stop showing me AI. Why is there nothing here? Why are there nothing? Still one of the oftenest outfits. Oh, man. Well, I know Pinterest has AIs around, but you can also turn it off and you don't know if it's AI or not, so. Although, like, even though you turn it off, it takes away original artwork as well, so you don't know. Not that I don't mind using AI, like, references, but I think of, like, you have to do multiple ones so that you can kind of create it as your own. You know? And sometimes you don't use it to learn art, but you can use it to, like, get a idea of an image, right? I think then it's fine, you know? Maybe I saved some art at some point. I'm like, I see. I do see, indeed. The FX are confusing. I'm low-key on the belief that since it's just everywhere now, as long as I'm not generating the image, I'll just use it as a reference, but still refrain as best I can. Yeah. Like, at some point we just would never know. And with that, it's just... I think using it as a reference is a better use of, like, you know, using what's out there and then kind of mix it together. You know, for example, I think this is... Now, I don't know if this is AI or not, but this is like a reference, right? Let's say I want to use this top here, right? Gonna marking it real quick. You know, I want to use this top, but I don't like the gloves. Then, you know, I take that as a reference, but then I skip everything else, right? You know, you kind of make it into your own thing. I look like this outfit a little bit. You know? It's funny because this character is also short. And I think that was... Yeah, well, here you go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want AI either. It's one of those situations of... Actually, I can... It's funny, I made, this campaign, kind of talking a little bit outside of the AI thing. I made this campaign as a way of, just making me and Bowie do something at some point, and then I just never did anything. So yeah, I guess this is a future version of that game. A game that never ran. Yeah, I was lazy. That's basically it. Not often I have characters with like long, you know. Yeah, I can fix that. Because if this is here, it needs to be angled like that. Points. Nerd! For giving tiny round glasses. Tiny round glasses? Okay. Let me go back. Like round glasses like that. Yes! Cute. She's like, oh, brother, what are you doing today? Not now, sister. I'm trying to learn how to go to different worlds and so forth to change the realm of the universe. Oh, cool! I'm gonna slay a monster now! You go do that. Say hi to your girlfriend for me. Okay! No, it's not Hayden. I'm making Hayden's hairstyle different. Wow, he is so homosexual. He's just curious about the science and so forth. I was gonna make him like a hunter, but that didn't really happen, so I guess this is what we're going now. I kind of like this too. I feel like the gloves should be different. Maybe have like an open. Okay. Let's see. We kind of need to set up some lines so that we know where it starts and ends. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna go back to this one. Sorry, everyone. We are listening to the same song over and over again, and then we'll probably change it to something else. This song is so cool. Okay. You don't need to look perfect. I also imagine they always get into shenanigans, like these two siblings. Like, basically, like, you just stop getting yourself into any problems, and then they start fighting, and then suddenly that fighting kind of gets into, like, more dangerous stuff, and they're like, you done it. No, you done it! But it's like that sibling bickering, right? I have actually, after thinking, I have some ideas, actually. Whether I might actually go in. Because it actually is connected a little bit to something, so... Ooh, okay. Yeah. We gotta connect it a little bit. Because, you know... it made the civil use it on that time. I'll put him closer to his sister. Yes, look at this trio. No, I feel like... Is he even shorter? I tried to make it like the same height. I think she's a bit... Yeah, I think it's just his head down. Like, this is literally... and a bow. Yeah, I imagine she's like, I'm definitely taller than you. What do you mean? We're the same height. Nuh-uh. Points at the bow. Your bow doesn't... It's not part of your height. It is. Duh. You were just too dumb to think about it. Well, then I had a long hat. That would not look good on you. And he's just like... No, I'm gonna get one of my references. Because I have a character that I haven't used on anything, so I'm gonna sort of just drag her in here. I have this, which I might use for something here. What pretty, yeah. Never gotten to use, so we're gonna use it now. Oh. Copy. Paste. And did it just change her a little bit? I might as well add her in. making her head bigger, but it's because I'm kind of trying to figure out how tall she would be. Because she wouldn't be as tall as her, that is for sure. So, if I'm making her like around here, I would make her head bigger. Luckily, it's not that bad. I could just do something like that. That was a little bit, yeah. No, this is a wizard. Just a wizard. There isn't anything big on it. Okay, that is a bit too much. Until I kind of look and fix and so forth. Alright. And that is, you know, a little bit of... What do you mean? There's nothing there. Because if we delete her, like the shoes that's here, she will be the same, a little bit higher than the other ones. Which a little bit more height wouldn't hurt, like here. Because she has high heels, right? This is my favorite ambience in Shadowbringer. Heck yeah! You know, I like it too. It's so chill. Yeah. I think for this, I can only do this and... I know there's a way to like... There you go. There, now she kind of fits in. Yay! I am adding more girl characters, because, I have some guy characters in mind, but this is mostly the ones that I've set up so far. As well as, like, you know, we have more male characters, so... Well, I technically have more, like, in the middle, in the morning. But I made more girl characters here, because then it kind of feels like you have more girl characters, right? Oh no! Okay. But if you need to go to the store and buy one, I totally understand it. Unless you... I can also call my mom as well and check with her too. Because she might have one. It's sort of... Yes, it's kind of sort of here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna find my phone real quick, so BRB. For now, you'll be in the BRB. I'll be right back. Look at the cool art. They're cool. And my mom has a sour cream. So we are getting it for chili. Welcome back. Thank you. Alright, let's see. There you go. That is the right one. That's the right one. Will these characters be shown in different stuff? Maybe. I don't know. Oh my fucking god. That fucking shield-built bird moves around. Oh man. And the Crustarian. Ah. Ow. Stickers. You bit my finger. No, really, that you did, but you know. Ew. Sorry, stickers. Ja, ne, passen. Lassen. Ja, på plass. Leg. I'm always there like, Sneakers, you gotta stay. No, we're gonna listen to this one. So they believe. I will draw the wings. Let's see. Scratch. This is a little bit bigger. I'm gonna actually make it smaller. Just a little bit. This thing follows you throughout, Shadowbringer? Huh. I didn't know. Huh. No, that's kind of suspicious. That a bird has been there the whole time? That's some foreshadowing. That's a silly Easter egg. People suspect it's Emmett. Well, dang. Spying on us? Quick scratch. I think any other characters we need. I can't think of any. So let's write some names. Catch a thinking. Long and hard. Are you gonna draw Hayden? I can draw Hayden. I need to get more space here. But let me also write some names so that I don't forget. Lenore. That's her name. Lenore. Cassandra the Third. Is that a real name? That just popped up in my mind. You know, just Lenore Cassandra the Third. Is Cassandra right like that? Or am I kind of... You know, let's say the 5th, because why not? And the sister's second name is Lenore. Also Cassandra. Grandma? Yeah. No, it's because there's just one S here. Yours has 2 S's. No. Sorry, this isn't a family member. I'm gonna add more family members now. Whoa. This is my punishment. No more family. Oh no. Oh no. Don't say it like that. No. I like how it's been us messaging each other the most. We've been fangirling about characters. Well, not really fangirling, but you know. Speaking of that, I actually might need to. You never isolate this? Do it like that. No. Ugh. Yeah, that wouldn't do anything here. She actually had a name at some point I see here, but you know, that is fine. She is so blurry right now because I've been moving her back and forth. No. Alright, let's see. Hayden, will we be able to name? Well, not really name you, but draw you. We need you to look up. Yeah, now. This isn't just something else. I heard the song before. I haven't seen the fight though. Yeah. No, when you get back from Final Fantasy, may I please ask for some glamour prism if you have a lot? I can give you some. We have fought, yeah, that's true. I fought them in, that is very true. I fought them in Final Fantasy. Actually, no, I haven't. I was like, I'm single. Okay, let's sing. This is a stiff guy. Now, I might need to actually, like, do a lot of changes here than what I'm doing here, because, you know, this is very rough. I would need to look at some images. Actually, I feel like her face, after drawing a little bit, needs to be smaller. Like that. I'm kind of making everyone's head smaller now. They gotta get that realism.
Hey! Drink some water, damn it!
I will drink water. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm making them a bit smaller. Just so that I can... mostly just to make it sense, right? Yeah, we do dungeon tonight. I don't mind it. Yippee! Yay! Okay. Now I don't want it to be too bulky, but you know. Yeah, he does. He does have wings. I decided to change it a little. There was a character. There was like. You thought overworlders were one race, huh? Well, mostly they are elves. And that is where you're coming from, right? Like, May was an elf. And you were a half elf too, so, you know, it kind of mixes together. But I decided to add more different races. Because overworlders are mostly a title, right? They're not really a race. So, you know, let's see. Can I find the person who made that one art that I really like? Maybe not. Oh, man. Do I need to look for references? Also, like being autistic. You know, that is a video I will save, because I want to see if people feel like exactly how I feel. That is such a mood. Does people feel like how I feel? Like, blah, blah, blah. like to make him... I was gonna give him like the little... swing here and so forth, but there was a hairstyle that I really loved, and it was from an art piece from one of the people I follow. You know, animatic. Maybe. Yeah. Any... I can write mermaid. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's funny. I searched up the key things, and I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah, I'm just gonna take this one for now. Click on here. Their posts. Scroll down through their posts. Let's see, will I find it? Well, I'll find it. I like the art. It's pretty art. I'm curious, actually. Okay. I know, I'm going back down. Okay. It's been a while. Okay, let's see. Scrolling as fast as I can. Because I need to be getting to that one area. That is just stickers. I was like, hmm? They draw a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is one of the old ones. Okay, they reposted that. Okay. And that means it's still downwards, and I am just... Where is it? Where is it? Darn it. I'm not gonna give up. I'm never giving up. I will scroll down until I find the image that I was thinking of. Because it was someone who drew a bird character, and I kind of was inspired, so I wanted to do something similar. So, yeah, that's mostly it. But I need to find it. That can be everything. Or maybe there was images in that one. Okay, hold on. We need to go back up. We need to go, okay, here. There was, okay. Okay. This is the one I was thinking of. This here style. I kind of liked it. We're kind of using this as our little reference. It also makes it a little bit different. We have references! We found it! Yippee! Let's try to first draw the face here, because I used a bit of time just to find this, so yeah. Let's see. They have some fun video. No, this is Sonic. Funny, we're listening to this is Sonic Mania. Yeah, we're listening to my fitness playlist. Whoa.
Ring, ring, it's me.
Whoa. Hi, Arnie. How are you doing? I should draw the body first. And then going from there. Also, guys, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it well. Because I want it to look great. You know, this is the first time people meet Hayden, so, you know. Aloha! How you doing, Larry? How was your stream? I know you were streaming earlier. I like to have, like, the whole, like, bird wings as, like, a part of the... Man, I'm getting that situation of, oh, you try to draw one eye, and then you try to draw the other eye. What the heck is happening with this camera? What the... Stop looking down. Well, you need to look at least somewhat on me. Is this good? I'm looking down. Kinda. It's a little bit better. I will copy a little bit. I like that little. Yeah, I was just vibing, I guess. I don't know why you're disliking. Oh my god. Click the checking. Yeah, it's because of that. Maybe. The heck? Okay. It's picking up my image up here. That is funny. I also know it's having problems because I am... Yeah. I like how this is, you know, I think it's funny. It's giving me vibes of, if you want a vibe, it gives off, like, Lachlan, a little bit. You know what, I didn't even mean to do that. And it's funny, I heard that Lachlan has silver here, so it's technically, it would technically fit into the overall, you know, bird log. Yeah. I might do something that makes it a little bit of a difference. I also need to look at another one here. It's starting to be a bit old, so we need to like... My god, Emery is really vibing to... Yeah, I don't know why. Emery! Stop vibing. Stop it. We're streaming now. I guess all the trauma that happened last session kind of got to Emery, I guess. And now just got a vibe. That's what I think. part of me kind of want to push it a little bit. Alright, so we have kind of a little bit of this character. And you know what? I want to look at Pinterest. Also, hello Simon. Hello. Hello, hello. We're doing some character art. I would have taken this character, but I don't know how popular they are. They look like they're popular. So there's some. Nah. Hey, heyo, witch. Haha. See, I'm trying to do some art. We do some character design. So this is the character designs we have done so far. We can close this now. We don't need that anymore. So, and hello, Unsure Animator. Hello, hello. We do some character art. Alright, let's see. We need this guy to be I might make these eyes a little bit. I do wonder, actually, this is version 4. Yeah. Dang. We were listening to a cool song and then it just changed the song on me right there. Because my phone took an alarm. Hello, Noova-Art. No, I'm squinting at this guy and trying to hold myself back from saying, who this reminds me of? I know, right? It's funny. I don't add glasses. It looks like a certain character adds glasses. Lachlan. I might add glasses. I'm not quite sure. I am kind of thinking, how can I do something that is different, but also pretty much fine, you know? Because I don't want to look like Jonathan. I feel like this character has gone through a lot, so you know we can have. I don't look super happy either. You know what? Scar. You know what? I think we're just gonna take away the beard, even though I added it in for the sake, you know. Yes. Alright. Now, look at these images again, because I'm looking for a fantasy outfit. I know this artist. Alright. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I usually don't like adding capes. Why is my mom calling me? Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna take Snickish down, but I'll be right back. There we go, I'm back. Yeah. He may have gone through a lot, but at least it stays clean. Yeah. It's mostly because, you know... Mostly because, like... I like to think of overworlders kind of dressing nicely too and following their, culture stuff. Mostly because there isn't many people who does it anymore. So that's mostly it. I don't know. I think... Yeah, it's straight too far from it. Yeah, really. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just change it a little bit. That is a bit too much. There we go. Man, spec too. This guy is my than the other. Let's see. I was gonna add like a staff. These are the same layers, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Medicine. We're probably gonna soon end the stream, but well, at least try to be done with this a little bit more. We do want some music though. Maybe not play it on the phone, but you know. I got kind of lazy with the arms there for a sec. I am gonna add glasses. I would find them. Gonna add them low. Yeah, just a little bit here on the end to make it different. Alright. Okay, I keep just disconnecting. So we're just gonna find... Okay, for now, since we are just a few people... Yeah. Since I just keep disconnecting, we're just gonna raid someone. And then I'll just show the artworks later. For now, let's raid... Let's raid over... Here. Yeah, thank you for stream. Alright. I hope y'all are being nice to them over there. They are Norwegians like me, and they deserve all the attention as well. So, with that, I hope y'all are having a good day forward. I'm ready to get some dinner soon. Yippee! Alright, so bye-bye. Bye-bye.